What a movie. What a movie going experience. That was maybe one of the most interesting movies I think I have ever seen. I just got home from watching The End of Oak Street and I had to react to it. So before we get into it, hey, welcome. My name is Strez. I am just a dork on the internet who likes to react to fandom type movies and TV shows. This fits into that because it was a sci-fi movie, 100%. So if that's something that you're interested in, people who react to trailers, people who love Star Wars, people who love DC Comics, people who love Marvel movies, Marvel Comics, all of the stuff, click the subscribe button. It would be really cool. We've been growing slowly. We're slowly inching our way towards 800 subscribers, which has been really cool to see the amount of people who are, coming in and, having conversations and commenting on the videos and all that kind of stuff. It's been really cool. But so yeah, this movie, The End of Oak Street, directed by David Robert Mitchell, produced by J.J. Abrams, distributor, it's from Warner Brothers. Like, it's a Warner Brothers movie. It's starring Anne Hathaway and Ewan McGregor. We got Penelope. We got Obi-Wan Kenobi. What a combo. Those two matched up really well in this movie. But this was like not a normal movie going experience for your boy. Not gonna lie at all. I had a very interesting night. So I had gotten my ticket. I reacted to this trailer from this movie like 3 months ago. You can go see it. I'll have it linked right here. I don't know where it goes up on the screen, but I was so caught off guard when I saw this trailer. I was like, I have to freaking watch this movie. I am so excited for this movie. And this is one of those movies that's like, I was just strangely excited for. I've been counting down the days for this movie. I bought my ticket like a month ago. I bought my ticket for a regular showing, not 4DX, not IMAX, not Dolby Vision, not anything special. Just regular AMC, lasers, regular theater, everything, for $8.45 on August 13th, which is when I'm sitting down to record this. I get to the theater. I scan my AMC A-list thing because I am an AMC A-list member. Go ahead and bow down to me, all of you peasants. I'm just kidding. I canceled my gym membership so that I could be an AMC A-list member. I ride my bike a lot now, so I don't really need to go to the gym. We're not even having that conversation. But I scan my ticket, walk back, go get my large popcorn, my large drink. Shout out to zero sugar, 0 calorie, 0 sugar root beer, no calories, no caffeine, no guilt, no anything. And I am walking back to go to my theater. And the lady who's up front, who's scanning the ticket, says, "Sir, can you show me your ticket again?" When I scanned it, something weird popped up, and I was like, "What does that mean?" Like, I've been pulled out at like TSA because like I fit a description and sometimes, but this was strange. So she like looks at my ticket and she goes back and looks at her screen and she's like, "This is so weird. This movie's canceled." And I was like, "What do you mean? What does it mean that this movie is canceled?" I was like, "My ticket or the showing?" And she was like, "The showing is canceled." And I was like, "Okay, I didn't get any notification. I didn't get anything telling me that this movie was not going to be taking place tonight." And she goes, "I'm so sorry. Let me get my manager. I'm going to figure this out for you really quick." And I'm like, "Okay, fine." And he comes over, starts talking to me, and they're like, "You can go see it in IMAX. You can go see it in 4DX. Those are the only two options we have for you tonight." And I was like, "Okay." In my brain, I had to think to myself, and if you've been here long enough, you know this, I'm saving myself for something special. I want my first IMAX viewing to be special, which is why I'm saving myself for Dune Part 3. That will be my first IMAX experience. I didn't want to burn it on this movie. So I decided to do 4DX. It was my second time going to a 4DX theater. I watched The Odyssey, my second watch. I watched it at 4DX. And I got to say, watching The End of Oak Street in 4DX is 100% the right choice. It's a dinosaur movie, dude. You have to watch it where your seats move. So I'm just like, that's fine. I'll take this seat, whatever. I go back to the theater, and it's like the movie that was before the one that I'm going into is getting out because I was there so early. And so I walk back, sit down, and I wait a little bit, and then I go and sit in my movie. And I was in the theater for about an hour before the movie even started. So I was like, this is not starting well. But then the movie starts, and then I'm laughing, I'm gasping, my jaw's dropping. There is a moment in this movie that just completely caught me off guard. Was not expecting it at all. And I walk out of the theater and I had such a great time watching this movie. It was so unique, such a unique premise. It was an original film, original story, and it was so unique in the shots, the way that the camera work was, the way that the everything looked. It takes place in 1982, and you can tell by the outfits, the cars, the music, everything that is going on around. It looks very early 80s. And I'm not the biggest fan of the 80s, whatever. Say what you want about that. It is what it is. But it works in this movie. And the way that the movie looks also adds to that. The way that it's shot. It's got a little bit of graininess to it. And there are some moments where there were some interesting camera angles in this movie that I'm just like, how'd they do that? Like, they would be the daughter, I think her name is Audrey. She would be sitting like on the floor talking across the living room to her mom, who's sitting on the floor, played by Anne Hathaway. And like the camera is like somehow right against the daughter's face, and it's in focus, but also so is Anne Hathaway across the way. They've like somehow created depth and are focusing on two things at once. It was so unique. And like, you're probably like, this happens all the time, Strez. What are you talking about? I'm not like a cinephile. I love the movies. I love television. But the things that I watch are usually things that you would see in Big Bang Theory, right? Like, I'm going to the movies to watch Dune. I'm going to the movies to watch Star Wars. I'm going to the movies to watch Superman, Supergirl, Avengers, those types of things. Like, I'm not typically someone who goes and watches a different movie that is like in this realm of film. Still fits because it's sci-fi, but it was just so differently, uniquely shot. And it was really cool to see. Like, I really, really enjoyed the way that it looked just in general. I think the score was really good too. It was memorable because it was like, I don't know. I feel like dinosaur movies have like a unique sound. Do you know what I mean? Like, if it's a dinosaur movie, it's going to have a specific sound. And honestly, the sound design really stuck out to me because like for 35, 45 minutes of the movie straight, the sound design is literally just dinosaurs off in the distance roaring and also gunshots because people are shooting dinosaurs, because it's literally a family story and you take a whole neighborhood and send it back in time 200 million years. Like, it's a family story, all the family drama, right? Dad has been laid off. Mom is, like she doesn't feel anything special in the marriage anymore. Daughter can't get into the college she wants to get into. Son is about to get beat up by his neighborhood bully because he broke his little brother's arm. All of this stuff is taking place. And then add into that your neighborhood has been sent through a time portal and sent 200 million years into the past, into the prehistoric ages. And now your elderly neighbor is getting eaten by a velociraptor. Kind of makes things really interesting, if we're being completely honest with ourselves. It was just like, everybody has stuff, right? Like, we all have our own things that we're going through, right? Like, my wife is learning how to sleep with her sleep apnea machine. I'm learning how to sleep in the same bed with my wife who's sleeping with her sleep apnea machine. Mix into that being chased by dinosaurs 24/7. It's going to make for a unique story. So it was just, the story was unique. And so the sound design itself, like, just like consistently hearing dinosaurs roaring in the distance, and then you hear gunshots as well, is just like, it's the thing that you don't really expect to see or hear. Like, it was so unique. And obviously, like, Jurassic Park exists, Jurassic World exists, but that is reanimating dinosaurs in modern day. This movie is a complete flip of that. Takes modern day, 44 years ago, and sends it into the Jurassic era. Like, it takes the people and sends them to the dinosaurs instead of sending the dinosaurs to the people. It was such a unique thing. And it was, I had a lot of fun with this movie. I really did have a lot of fun. The performances that really stuck out to me, I thought Anne Hathaway has done it again. I don't know, like, and some people might have different opinions about this than I do, but I thought Anne Hathaway was fantastic in this film. I thought she was fantastic in The Odyssey. Anne Hathaway is good in everything that she's in. There has never been an Anne Hathaway movie that I have not liked. And I thought she did such a good job in this movie. It was genuinely, like the emotion, the anger, the fury, the frustration, the sadness, like all of the stuff, she was able to convey it all really, really, really well, and flip on a dime when she had to pretend like everything was okay when her kids came up to talk to her and Ewan McGregor, her husband. Like, it was just, she did such a good job. Like, genuinely, Anne Hathaway could potentially, I don't know if it was an award-worthy performance. Like, I think Penelope in the Odyssey, she was better in. And I think this might have been just kind of more the cast around her, because the kids are relatively unknown actors. Christian Convery, oh, he played young Frankenstein in the Frankenstein movie on Netflix. I thought I recognized him. That's so cool. Okay. So he is, still learning stuff. He was in Cocaine Bear. Okay, so maybe this kid's actually been in a lot of stuff. He was in Descendants. Dude, this kid actually has like a lot of stuff. He's a young teenager, and so there's like stuff about him that's just like teenage boy. And he's not quite the level of an actor as like a Matt Damon or a Tom Holland that Anne Hathaway was acting with in her previous movie that I saw this year in the Odyssey. And then Macy Stella, she plays the daughter, Audrey. She's only been in, this is her third film. She's been in My Old Ass and a movie called Poetic License. And then this one, The End of Oak Street. So relatively unknown actors. And then obviously Ewan McGregor, he played Obi-Wan Kenobi, one of the biggest characters of all time in film history. But, Ewan McGregor isn't, the greatest actor of all time, right? Like, he's a good actor, not the greatest of all time, right? So she had to take a step back. Like, she was by far the best actor in this movie. Anne Hathaway was. And the performance showed, and she really did carry this movie. Like, she carried this family. Like, she was just spectacular. She was special in this film. Ewan McGregor's character, every time I hear him with an American accent, I always have a really hard time, because I'm just like, dude, your name is Ewan McGregor. Like, you don't need to speak with an American accent. Like, you're Obi-Wan Kenobi. Just be Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like, so whenever you hear him with like an American accent, it does catch you off guard a little bit, but it wasn't too bad in this film. I thought that the CGI was good. I thought the dinosaurs looked good, and they did a really cool job of like taking some historical creative freedoms. Nobody really knows what dinosaurs had, if it was just skin, if it was like feathers, if it was furry. No one knows. But they made decisions in this film, and they made the dinosaurs look unique. And I thought it landed well. I thought it looked really good. And you could feel their presence. Like, and maybe it was because I was in a 4D film. Maybe if I watch it again, like in a regular theater, I might feel differently, but you could feel the dinosaurs' presence. And it was just the CGI was really interesting, and they worked well with them as actors. Like, the cast like worked well with the fact that like they're actually not acting with dinosaurs, they're just acting with something that they're all looking at and having to play on that. And they did a really good job. I thought they made it very believable. And yeah, it was a good movie. I think that this is a movie that people should go watch. The fact that I was the only one who had purchased the ticket for the showing that I was going to that got canceled kind of drives me insane a little bit. Like, I want people to go to the movies. Like, go watch this movie. This is one of those movies that needs to be watched in theaters. And I think as it picks up some steam and the word of mouth gets out, or like starts getting around, I think people are going to be interested in going to watch this movie, because it's such a unique movie, right? Like, everything that we watch now is like IP that we already know. It's a remake. It's based on a book. Like, this is none of those things. It is a completely original film, completely original story, and I think it's worth people going to the theater and watching this movie for themselves. Obviously, there are pieces of this movie that like didn't totally land for me. I thought some of the acting and some of the moments was kind of weak from not Anne Hathaway, but literally everyone else around her. I thought that they could have done a better job in some of the moments, some of the more intense moments, some of the more emotional moments. But again, like, it's a dinosaur movie. It's okay. Like, you can look past kind of not very good acting in any specific scene because it's a dinosaur movie. Like, I don't know. You have to like pick your battles, I guess, when you're like thinking about movies. And for me, it's like, okay, I'm having fun watching dinosaurs eat people when they're trying to drive over them with their car. I think it's okay if someone isn't quite the best actor in a specific scene. I don't know. It's give and take. But yeah, for this movie, I don't know. I don't know what the rating is that I would give this movie. I would probably go, I don't know. Let's give it like I can give it a 7.3. Yeah. I think this movie was like a 7.3. Really fun, really well shot, really creative, really unique. And Anne Hathaway is just good. And again, the film score, like, it's dinosaurs in the distance and gunshots. Like, that's just crazy to me. But let me know in the comment section if you guys have seen this movie yet or not, or if you're interested in going to see this movie. Wait a second. I totally forgot to mention the piece that really caught me off guard. Oh my God. Rewind. There is a scene. Spoiler alert, by the way. I'm going to spoil a piece of the movie if you have not watched that movie yet. So if you don't want to be spoiled, fast forward a minute and I'll see you there. But when that T-Rex is getting after Anne Hathaway, the mom, and Ewan McGregor comes in to try to save the day, and then it freaking bites Ewan McGregor's leg off and then eats him in front of his family. My mouth was gaping open for like 12 minutes after that scene. I was like, there is no way that just happened. I could not believe that happened. Like, that was one of those things that was like, oh my God, they actually went there. So that really caught me off guard. I thought that was awesome how they did that. Really keeps you on your seat, because you're like, wait a second, is no one safe? Is the whole family gonna freaking die? So that was really cool. So yeah, I think 7.3 feels right. So let me know what you guys think about this movie in the comment section below. If you haven't done so yet, click that subscribe button. Would love for you to be a part of this. I don't know what this even is. I'm just reacting to stuff on the internet. Click the like button. I'll catch you guys in the next one, and enjoy your dinner.